Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we've got Andor and K-2SO for Star Wars Legion. I went back and I rewatched the Andor and it just, I had to go pick him up, and now I want to see him on the table. Had to paint him, so here it is, right? Anyway guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel, and I'll see you guys in there. For the base on Andor, I'm going to use, where'd it go there? We're going to use, there it is, dark gray blue for the base on his jacket. Just real quick, we're going to use this as the base. Right now I'm going to move in while it's still wet and do a little bit of wet blending with the blue and the gray dark blue to give it a mid-tone. All right. Next up we have sky blue. I'm going to mix that with the other two, the dark gray blue and the regular blue, for a sky blue, and then I'm going to do a highlight just kind of on some of the higher areas as usual. I did all three colors. I did a base, I did a mid-tone, and I did a highlight, a pre-highlight really. Now I'm going to go back with probably the pure sky, maybe a little bit of blue, and just touch-ups on some of those areas on the blue. That's looking really nice. Real quick, real simple. This whole process took me about 5-10 minutes tops, 10 tops. Okay, that jacket is done. I used a pure sky highlight. I actually added a little bit, tiny smidge of bright ivory into the blue and touched up some little tiny areas, bing, 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 here and there, just real high areas. You know, it looks really nice. That jacket pops really, really nice. Now let's get the pants and the brown, his gloves, his pants, backpack possibly. All right, here we're going to do Cassian's pants and gloves and a few of the white things, the fur on the back of the jacket, the backpack's going to be a different color, but we're going to do bone as a base, and then we'll highlight with dark ivory. Going dark camo green for this tube and some of his pouches here, and then I'll highlight it with a camo green. So dark camo green and then camo green to highlight some of these things right in here. I may even do the backpack, but I think we're going to do the backpack in rubber. Rubber, yeah, secret weapon rubber. So yeah, let's get the green. I ended up putting rubber, secret weapon rubber on the boots and the backpack and a couple of the pouches. This pouch here and this pouch in the back. Now I'm just going to come back and I'm going to start highlight that with, I'll add probably a little bit of ivory to the rubber and just do a quick highlight on that. And also I'm going to add a bit of ivory to the bone mix to get a bit of a highlight on that. And that's what we're going to do now. We're going to do the highlight on the gloves and the pants and the belt and the fur. All right, let's do it. Cassian's hair, I'm going to do black wash. I really like doing washes for hair because it kind of lets some of that white show through. And if it doesn't work quite out, you can just highlight it anyway. Sometimes you can cut that step out. So we're going to use the wash on the head. So we have Cassian, he's done. Other than some light wash here and there, he's done. And what I'll do is for a wash, I'll use a watered down 3-to-1 Agrax Earthshade, and I'll just give it a light wash everywhere, just to kind of fill in some of those crevices and make some of these little grooves pop. Like he's got some lines in the back here. I need those to stand out, and just to give this a little discoloration. And it lets the highlights that I've done already pop out a little more. So yeah, he's looking really good. I'm really happy. I did give him a little bit of I gave him a mustache and kind of a 5 o'clock shadow, but it turned out to be a little darker. So it's more of a beard, but it could be a 5 o'clock shadow. It works for me. Looks pretty good. So I've got to do a wash on his face, which I'll do that with Army Painter. Flesh wash is what I like. And then the rest with Agrax. All right, let's do it. Next up, K-2SO. He's going to be a real quick paint. We're just going to do, I think I'm going to airbrush the coal black over the top, a real light. Maybe I'll use the transparent black. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the transparent black over the top. He's going to be pretty much done. He's got a gold rim here, and then it's just some gray highlights, some silver, some dark aluminum in these joints. And that's it, real quick. So let's just knock him out. Going to use a little rubber on some of these rings instead of the silver. Just to give it some color separation. K-2SO complete. Didn't take long at all. Just did some highlights, some silver, a little bit of wash. The hardest part was those yellow rings, and they're a little rough anyway. But you know what? All good. All we got to do now is do a matte varnish over the top. Well, we got to base them and then a matte varnish. I have to do both of them, and they are right there. So they are both complete, ready to go. Just need to base them and prime. All right, let's do it. Well, there you have it, guys. Andor and K-2SO, man, they turned out really quick. The K-2SO was a real quick paint. He was just some black and some highlight, real quick. Andor was a little more involved with the blues, but not too bad. Pretty straightforward, these guys. Anyway, I had to watch Andor, and so I picked them up, and there they are. So I'll get some action of them on the table here real soon. We got some live action stuff coming up. Not live action, but live tabletop coming up. We're still working on that. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel, and I'll catch you next week.